Evening descends over Amalfi like a warm breath, slow and gentle, softening every edge of the town until the world feels hushed and close. From the top of a long ancient staircase, you watch daylight slip between the rooftops, leaving bands of gold and rose suspended in the air. Below you, the town cascades toward the water, terraces layered like folded pages, lanterns flickering into life one by one, and narrow streets curving around each other, the way only a centuries-old town can. You take your first step down. The stone beneath your feet is cool, worn smooth by countless people who passed before you. Your fingers brush the wall beside you, its texture familiar, rough in some places, softened in others by time and touch. The air tastes of the sea, salt, warm stone, lemon leaves from the groves tucked into the hillside. There's also something faintly sweet, maybe the last pastries of the day cooling in a kitchen somewhere below. Voices drift from open windows, soft laughter, the scrape of a chair, the warmth of a family finishing dinner together. You don't see them, but their presence wraps around you like gentle background music, woven into the evening. You descend further, and the alley narrows, pulling you into a corridor of stone and soft lantern light. Laundry sways overhead, shirts and sheets turning slowly in the breeze, like pale sails on a quiet sea. A cat watches from a balcony, stretching its back, then curling again into a warm patch of tile. Each step down is steady, slow, unhurried, as if the very rhythm of Amalfi is guiding your pace. You reach a small landing. To your left, an arched doorway glows faintly. Inside, someone hums a tune while washing dishes. The melody is simple, almost like a lullaby, and it lingers in the air, long after you continue walking. The staircase winds again, revealing a thin ribbon of sea between the houses. At first, just a glimmer of silver, then a deeper, fuller blue. That mirrors the sky as it shifts toward night. You pause, your hand on the railing, and let the breeze wash over your face. The sound of the waves isn't loud here, just a soft, steady pulse, a heartbeat you can almost feel beneath your feet. You breathe with it, in, out, like the tide. You descend again. The walls around you widen, opening the path into a terrace built halfway down. A tiny shrine sits in the corner, a candle glowing behind dusty glass, its flame bending but never breaking. Fresh flowers rest before it left by someone earlier in the evening. You feel the quiet care in it, the way people here tend the night, as gently as they tend their homes. Another bend, another stretch of steps, and now the sea grows louder, more defined, more present. The final steps deliver you to the edge of the beach. The sand is cool beneath your shoes, mixed with tiny pebbles that crunch softly. As you walk closer to the shoreline, waves roll in, pause, then glide back, tracing faint lines in the sand that fade and reform. With each gentle breath of the sea, a row of small wooden boats rests on shore, their hulls turned toward the water, as if they too are listening. You take a few steps closer and stop at the water's edge. The sea reaches towards you, retreats, returns again. Never rushed, never harsh. Behind you, the town climbs up the hillside in glowing layers. Terraces lit by soft lamps, balconies outlined in warm gold, windows shining faintly like stars that chose to settle on the earth instead of the sky. You turn and begin walking along the promenade. Palm trees cast elegant shadows on the pavement. Lanterns shimmer across the water in long, trembling lines. Farther down, you hear plates being stacked at a restaurant, chairs being moved, the soft murmur of someone sweeping a doorway. Nothing here is intrusive. Everything is gentle. The night feels like a warm hand placed between your shoulder blades, guiding you forward. You reach a bench and sit down slowly, letting your body sink into the cool metal. From here, the entire bay unfolds before you. The curve of the coastline, the boats swaying lightly in the harbor, the lights floating on the water, as if the town has released part of itself into the sea. You rest your arms on your legs and allow your breathing to deepen naturally. The longer you stay here, the more you notice the distant clink of a mooring rope against a wooden post, the whisper of wind slipping between the palm leaves, a faint echo from someone walking under an archway behind you, the steady, soft pulse of the waves. The night wraps around all of it, turning every sound into something rounded, muffled, safe. You close your eyes for a moment and let the rhythm settle. Time stretches, not long, not short, just enough to feel held. When you open your eyes again, the sky has darkened fully. Stars appear everywhere, small, bright points scattered above the town and reflected faintly in the sea. You stand again, your body lighter now, as if some weight you carried earlier has quietly dissolved. The steps wait for you at the far end of the promenade. You begin the ascent. The climb is gentle, each step lifting you slowly, but never straining you. Your breath moves easily, the night air cool and comforting in your lungs. Halfway up, you stop to rest at a familiar overlook. From here, Amalfi rises in soft terraces, a warm tapestry of gold and shadow, woven into the side of the hill. The sea below stretches into darkness, its surface rippling with faint glimmers of silver. You stay there, letting your gaze wander from lights to waves to sky. Everything feels balanced here. Stone and water, night and warmth, movement and stillness. You climb again. The higher you go, the quieter the world becomes. Windows close, lanterns dim, the voices from the town center fade into soft, distant murmurs. When you reach the upper steps, you find a narrow passageway lit by a single lantern. Its warm glow forms a small cradle of light. Spilling across the stones, you step into it and pause. A faint breeze brushes your face, cool, gentle, like a whisper, meant only for you. You inhale deeply, the scent of lemon leaves, warm stone, salt carried from far below, and the distant, steady sigh of waves folding onto the shore. This place feels suspended, a still point between the sea and the stars, between movement and rest, between the world outside and the quiet world inside you. You close your eyes again and let the calm settle deeper, unrushed, unforced. Your shoulders loosen, your chest softens, your thoughts stretch out like waves, slowing as they reach the sand. When you open your eyes, the lantern above you glows with quiet warmth. The shadows around you rest gently in their corners. The night feels safe and steady and whole. You begin walking again, your steps softer, your breath deeper, your mind quieter than when the evening began. And as you reach the last turn near the top, you look back down the staircase. One final time, the sea still glimmers faintly in the distance. The promenade flickers with soft lights. The waves continue their slow, patient rhythm. And Amalfi dash, with its steps, its balconies, its gentle night, holds everything in place. With quiet strength, you breathe in and feel the calm settle beneath your ribs. Tonight, there is nothing left to carry, nothing left to chase, nothing left to solve. Only the night, only the waves, only the warmth of a town that lets you rest, exactly as you are. You take one last slow breath and let your whole body release. The night of Amalfi holds you, and in its quiet embrace, you finally allow yourself to drift into deep, peaceful sleep. More Italian bedtime stories coming very soon. If you enjoyed this moment of calm, subscribe and like the video for more gentle storytelling.